What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we got actually a lot of stuff to do today, so the video is actually going to be kind of jumping around a bunch. Well, my first update, finally got my plates approved. These were actually the plates that were supposed to go on my Mustang. When I got the plates after I sold the car, I'm like, I wonder if I can put these on my new truck, because they're for a car. So I was like, I don't know if you can transfer those. I didn't think that was going to be possible, and a lot of times you need truck plates, but being custom plates, I don't know if they'd actually technically say truck on them. Mainly because being a custom plate, they right here's where it'd say truck, which they have that instead. So I'm like, screw it, let's try it. So we sent it in, and I just got the stuff yesterday. I've had this truck probably about a month or two, and I finally got the registration back and accepted. But the DMV approved it, so we're just gonna wing it, and we're gonna worry about it when I get pulled over and a cop has a problem with it. So yeah, that's pretty dope. So we're gonna do a cold start on this, and then I gotta run some errands. I gotta run to the bank, and then come back. And I wanna try to figure out what I need all for the Ranger. I think the battery was savable. I put a charger on it for the last few days, and the green light came on the charger, and it's holding charge. So we're gonna see. Well, once we get it all done driving, we're gonna leave the charger off it and run it and see if the battery will fully hold, over several days and whatnot. We're gonna have to get coolant for it, brake fluid, so I can figure out where the actual leak is coming from. Fingers crossed, just rubber line on the driver's side. Don't know yet for sure. And then I gotta get some shorter sawzall blades so I can hack off the cat. And I think that was it. It frickin' rained last night. Okay. Another thing we're doing is we're building a rain cap today, because that cannot happen again, because I don't want it to wreck my turbo. That's not good. Yeah, that can't happen again, because we can't. I'm not wrecking this turbo. So I have to build a rain cap for that today. Been busy as heck. Try not to swear. We got a dog kennel for Apollo. I got a bunch of stuff sold, so that's all sold. I also got a bolt bin for in the garage. So we'll hang that up in the garage when we get it all done, and then we got the new bench. So this bench is going to be a new one. That one's getting rid of it, because this is 2 feet thick, and that one's 3 feet. So this one won't stick out as far from the wall, which would be nice. And then, because this side of the toolbox is locked in the Ranger, so I just took a hammer and a screwdriver and I pounded the thing up, and boom, we can open it. And I got some free shit in here. Look at that. Clean that out. And then, yeah, hopefully get the brakes fixed on this today. I'll bring back on video once the brakes, start working on the brakes or whatever. But a little update on the Range. We got the brake line changed, which was this one was the one that was leaking. It was leaking right down this little block right here. So we replaced that, tried to bleed the brakes. Well, obviously those wouldn't come apart. So took the calipers off. And we replaced both front calipers, pads on both sides, and the rotors I'm just going to clean up. And yeah, hopefully she runs good. I got 8 new plugs and 8 new wires, because this has 8 plugs, 2 per cylinder. Filled her up with coolant, fill both this and the radiator. And then I just got to get an oil filter, and I have oil here. I'm going to change oil in it. Battery seems to be holding charge for right now, and she should be a ripper. So we'll be back in the morning and then update you on this and go from there. Right. What's going on, guys? Next morning we got new calipers, new pads. So we're gonna get these bad boys in here and mount it up. Actually, I'm gonna clean the rotors first, and then start mounting these bad boys up. I'm excited, and hopefully they can breed them, and hopefully they don't need back brakes. So let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna go back to O'Reilly's, because they gave me the wrong calipers. Where the 2 bolts that bolt on down here are way too far apart. I think they gave me it for 97. I looked up the part number, and it says for like 95, 96, 97. This is 98. So apparently they changed them. So I want to go try to exchange them, because I tried both calipers on one side because I didn't get the boxes, because I did the exchange. So I couldn't tell which side was which I don't know if it actually even matters. Not really sure. But either way, either one wouldn't fit. Bolts are way too far apart. I couldn't even get the bolts started. So I'm going to go exchange them. Do that, and we'll be back. Alright, brakes are fixed. We had to go back, get new calipers. Got new calipers, new pads on both fronts, and then I went to go bleed the brakes. Blew another brake line. The other one, it goes. So we replaced this one last night. Well, then this one blew right here. So instead of running it underneath the truck, we just ran it up inside the engine bay. Comes up right there, and then some wire loom. We added a connector right here, and then down through on this side, and connected this side. Bled it, cement.
Oh my god, I was about ready to die for a second. Hey, I took all your ceramic coating stuff off.
Alright, cat's off. It's just right off the manifold now. Oh, hell yeah. It definitely runs better. It's still dropping a cylinder, but it definitely runs a lot better. Heck yeah. She's stanky now, though. So it's been a few days now since we, well, actually it's been like 2 days since we did the exhaust. Cut the exhaust off the Ranger, so a few more updates on the Ranger, and then this will be the end of this video. So, new thing is it's leaking lots of coolant. That's new. It just started that tonight when we backed it in the garage. So, gonna have to probably replace the radiator, try to do some tricks. Also, mounted this massive tip on there. It's a 7-inch tip off my 6.0. I just literally kind of like jammed a 4-inch pipe up in there, and it is currently held on by 2 zip ties right there. And yeah, that's how we're gonna run it for right now. It works. I'll start her up for you guys. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Alright, well, I guess we're not starting it up. So, that's what is happening. The ground on the battery is kind of shit. I'm gonna shoot. So, I'm gonna have to replace the ground terminal on the battery because it's too loose on the battery, and we jammed a screw in it to try to fix it, but apparently it must have stretched it, and it's now doing the same thing again. So, we gotta change the terminal on that. Gotta try to fix the coolant leak somehow. Gotta try to bleed the rear brakes because the front ones aren't quite holding it. We did test drive it a little bit, not a whole lot, because the brakes still aren't up to snuff. Still got to do the plugs and wires that I'm not looking forward to do, but I might do that in a different video, or maybe not even do a video. Actually, I might, because that's kind of a pain in the butt on these. So I'll show you the struggles, or how it runs at least. So that'll be in the next video. So it's currently stacked full of stuff from everything in the garage, especially off that shelf, because as you can see, we're currently in the process of redoing my garage. So I'm actually going to make a full video on this and kind of explain throughout the whole process what we're doing. Might even do some time lapse and whatnot. So right now we took all the light sockets out actually, and we're redoing the lights in here, adding more lights, and then it'll get insulated. We're changing some stuff around in here, and then it's getting sheeted with the plywood that you've been seeing in many videos. It's just been chilling here. And getting all painted white, so it'll be a lot brighter in here for lot nicer videos. So currently there's only those two and those two. We don't have light switches, so it's plugged into an outlet over there and over there. Because we undid the light switch wires so we could work on those and still plug those other ones in. We have light in here and whatnot, but that'll be in the next video. I'll explain this a little bit more, but other than that, yeah, the range is pretty mint. We just gotta fix the terminal, the coolant leak, and mess with the brakes a little more, and then do the plugs, which I'll probably do in another video here. I'll probably do that in the next one. But that might be a few days because, like I said, we got to get the garage done. It's our main process right now. I will have to get the terminal fixed in the morning. in order to get this thing back out of here, because currently it is wedged in my garage because we loaded everything on here and there to do the garage. So this is stuff that's important, like obviously my welder and whatnot, that needs to sit in here. You can't, don't want to get stolen and don't want to, get wet and whatnot. But yeah, there's so much stuff. Spent so much money right now. You're ready. I'm telling you, insulating a garage and changing some things, not as cheap as I thought it was gonna be. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna try to keep bringing you as much content as you can, even though we're crazy busy. I took this week off work and just pretty much been out here every night since, and it's Tuesday, and been out here the last 4 nights trying to get the Ranger going, trying to get stuff prepped in here, and I feel like we've done pretty much nothing, and it's already been 4 days, but tomorrow we should get a lot of stuff done. So that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I'm like, oh shit, I've been doing this